There is nothing better than making in community. I learnt this when I was taking part in Karen Templar's various make-alongs over the years, and I find them to be really inspiring, motivating places, getting to know like-minded people who are into the same sort of things as you, and just getting inspired by their projects, their yarn choices, and yeah, just like motivating you to go ahead and finish that thing. I first got involved in the improv cal, which was in late 2016, and it was where you improv your own sweater. And there are people who I met there who I'm still in touch with today, and in fact I've met a couple of them face to face, and I would say that we are really great friends, and that was all down to the cal. So with that in mind, my Hay sweater was released this weekend, and I would love to do a cal. I don't know if you remember, Hay was this lovely sweater, and it was released as part of Laine issue 3. Now, the time has come for me to release it as a single pattern, and for those of you who didn't manage to get hold of Laine issue 3, then that's quite good because you can now get the pattern yourself. As part of this, release, I am offering a cheeky discount on the pattern, and that will be available until the end of the week. So if you're interested in that, stick around because I will talk about that at the end of the video. So yes, I would like to do a cal, and I've been planning to make another one of these anyway, because as much as I love this sweater, it is a sample, and I shouldn't be wearing samples, and I have weaned myself off doing that. So I would like to make myself one that I can wear every day. So if you would like to join me, I'm going to be sharing more details about that in this video. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Clare and I am the knitwear designer and blogger behind Sister Mountain. I design modern, minimalist knitting patterns for women who want to knit a more wearable wardrobe. Knit stuff that they're actually going to wear on a regular basis, stuff that's practical and beautiful and just fits seamlessly into their wardrobe. And I write about that on the Sister Mountain blog. So I cover all kinds of topics about handmade wardrobe and just ways that you can improve your knitting, clever techniques to make those garments even more special and professional. And so yeah, I live here in London with my lovely fiancé Ulysses. We just got engaged like 2 weeks ago, so I'm pretty excited to say that word. But yeah, we live here in London in our little flat, and that's where I do all my work from these days. As I mentioned, the sweater we'll be knitting in the cal is the Hay sweater. It's from Laine issue 3, and this is actually knitted in the most glorious yarn. It really is my favourite. It's called Road to China Light, and it's from the Fibre Company, and it's a beautiful blend of alpaca, silk, camel and cashmere, and it is just so drapey, so soft and lovely. It just feels like a hug when you put it on. It really is beautiful. And it's got these lovely gridded lace side panels which go right up the side of the body, so on both sides, and then split at the armhole, and then they go right over the arm, so that it drapes beautifully over the shoulder, and it's just really elegant and just graceful and lovely. And then it has these lovely tapered sleeves, and then they're long. I actually designed them to be cuffed like this. However, I've seen people wearing them long and it looks really special and lovely. So yeah, this is the sweater. It's knitted bottom up in the round. It's a really easy, fun knit. There's plenty of sort of mindless stockinette for it, but also just lovely details like this mismatched rib, this little lace panel which just keeps you going. It's like, oh, I'll get to the next repeat, I'll get to the next repeat. And then once you're onto the sleeves, you're away. So it's a really, really fun, special knit. And it's a sport weight. So you get the beauty of a fine fabric, the drape of a fine fabric, but it's a little bit quicker than knitting something in a fingering weight. So yeah, that's what we'll be knitting in the cal. Now I will be knitting mine in Garth North. Now, Garthenor is a brand that was new to me until I went to the Nottingham Yarn Expo in my hometown, and Garthenor, to be honest, I was drawn in by their booth. Their booth is just gorgeous, but they sell all like really specialist sheep breed specific yarn, and I just fell in love with it. So many beautiful colours. Initially, when I first knew them, they just did undyed, but they have recently released some sort of colourful yarns as well, which is really nice. But I have to say, the undyed stuff is the stuff that I get most excited about. It's just really lovely stuff. So I chose the number 2, which is a 4-ply yarn, but it's pretty heavy, it's quite lofty. So I think it will act beautifully as a sport weight yarn. And this one is a Shetland, and it's the charcoal colour, and I just think it's gorgeous. To be honest, it is charcoaly, but it also has hints of brown, and it's a very warm charcoal. I don't know, maybe I would call it brown. But I'm really thrilled with it. I've got 5 skeins of it, and that should be enough to knit the medium. Something to bear in mind actually is that the sweater is designed with 6 to 8 inches of positive ease, so it's designed to have a bit of, you know, breathing room, comfortable, you know, eating sweater. and so therefore it's not going to be close fitting. So the medium is got, you know, it's going to be ideal for just relaxed, cozy weekend type wear. And I'm very excited to have it in the Garthenor because it's just, I think it will be really good everyday yarn. Yeah, I'm interested to see how it knits up. It's going to be much more rustic, as you can imagine. We've gone from, you know, alpaca and silk to quite, I mean, it's a very soft rustic yarn, but it's going to have a totally different feel, which I'm personally very excited about. So I'll be hosting the Knitalong in a brand new Facebook group that I've set up for the Sister Mountain community. So if you go on over to Facebook, you can search for the Sister Mountain community and join us there. That's where we'll be hosting all of the chatter, the general sort of, you know, excited ramblings about what sweaters we're going to be making. That's where we can do all of that. Also, I've got a new hashtag, and it's Hey Sweater Cal, K-A-L. And that's where you can post on Instagram. You can also use it on Facebook if you so wish, just to sort of show people that you're taking part in the CAL, and it makes it easy for other members of the CAL to just go ahead and find your projects and just show them some love, basically. Now, we'll be starting straight away. I'm giving you plenty of time to cast on. I mean, there's no real deadline because I will be awarding prizes, yes, to 3 randomly chosen participants. And really it will not be chosen based on whether the sweater is finished or not. I just want you to take part. There is no real pressure. I don't want it to feel like a stressful experience for you. I just want you to take part. So the prizes will be chosen, I believe, on the 10th of July. So even, you know, if you were to cast on later, there'd be enough time for you to knit a whole sweater. But really there is no pressure. So that's what I want to get across, is that yes, there's a kind of deadline because that's when I'll be choosing the prizes. But in order to win a prize, you really don't have to have a completed sweater. All I want from you is just to participate and enjoy yourself. I've had a few questions regarding whether whips are allowed. I'm pretty chilled. I mean, I would say whips are totally fine as long as they are no more than 25% completed. So I really don't want you entering with, you know, something that's just got a neckband left to go. But, you know, 25% done or less is fine. Yeah. So go ahead. If you've already cast on, don't feel like you can't participate. It would be really great to have you with us. So if you haven't already got a copy of Laine issue 3, head on over to Ravelry and pick up the single pattern, and you can get 20% off using the coupon code HEY20 at checkout, and that will get you 20% off the pattern until the end of this week. And I would love for you to join our Facebook group. It'll be a really great place where we'll be sharing things related to the CAL, but also just general knitting chatter. I think it'd be so nice to get to know you a bit more personally. And so please search for the Sister Mountain community on Facebook and you should be able to join the group there. And of course, any, you know, photos of your projects, of your CAL projects, please tag them with Hey Sweater Cal on Instagram. I would love to go over and show them some love and just get excited about what you guys are knitting. Thank you for watching this video with me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and a thumbs up below. Leave me a comment, tell me what you're planning to cast your Hey Sweater on with. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I'm always putting out new tutorials, new knitting videos, and I plan on doing way more videos this year. So that's something you can get excited about. I would really love to have you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So